Hey, good morning, everybody. Just woke up about 10 minutes ago. We're about to get into an NFL team tier list. About to go over, rank all these teams. We have on the left, you can see Super Bowl contenders, playoff locks, playoff hopefuls, bad teams, and then the bottom of the barrel. I like to consider myself pretty educated when it comes to football, so let's get into it. We have the Tennessee Titans. They just got Julio Jones. They're going to be pretty good. I mean, they were already a playoff lock. I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender just yet. They're close to being a Super Bowl contender. I could be wrong about this one. Miami Dolphins. They're bottom of the barrel. They're a bad team. The Miami Dolphins are bad. Tua is not the real deal. If he plays great this year, feel free to quote me. Yeah. Cleveland Browns, playoff lock. They're not going to contend for the Super Bowl. I'm pretty confident about that, but they are going to make the playoffs. Baker Mayfield is he's a very good quarterback. Jacksonville Jaguars, obviously bottom of the barrel. Duval, yeah, no, they suck. Hey, maybe Trevor Lawrence has some magic. Maybe Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence have something up their sleeves, but I don't think so. The Detroit Lions, they just got rid of Matthew Stafford. They're terrible. They're also bottom of the barrel. These teams suck. Wow, 3 really bad teams to start off. The Minnesota Vikings. I want to call them a playoff hopeful. I think they'll make the playoffs, but to me, they're not a lock. We have our first Super Bowl contender, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, if you have Tom Brady on your team, you're always competing for a Super Bowl. And then you combine that much improved defense, held the Kansas City Chiefs to like 9 points in the Super Bowl. They returned all 22 starters. They're very good. San Francisco 49ers. Very good team. Playoff lock. They're not a contender, in my opinion. The Atlanta Falcons. They're just a bad team. They're just bad. I mean, they're not bottom of the barrel. They still have Matt Ryan, good quarterback. Not the worst defense in the league. They have Calvin Ridley, good receiver. They did lose Julio, but they're not the worst. The Ravens, they're a playoff. They're gonna make the playoffs. Lamar Jackson, you're always gonna make the playoffs. Good quarterback. The Bears, playoff hopefuls. Great defense. I hope they can figure it out on offense. But they have Nick Foles now, right? They have Nick Foles. I think they have Nick Foles, yeah. And Justin Fields. No. The Bears. Don't they have like Andy Dalton and Justin Fields? Well, either way, I hope Justin Fields starts. Justin Fields, if Justin Fields starts, I think they'll make the playoffs. Andy Dalton is not a playoff quarterback. Bengals, bad team. They're just bad. I mean, hopefully we can get a full season with Joe Burrow. See how good this team is. They just drafted Jamar Chase. They're gonna be good. I mean, they're gonna be better than last year, but they're not making the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys, playoff hopeful. Dak Prescott has some major health issues. Watch out. This team could miss the playoffs. The Texans, bottom of the barrel. They don't have their quarterback, and they just lost J.J. Watt. But if Deshaun Watson comes back, they're a playoff hopeful. But right now they're gonna win like 2-3 games. The Colts, they just lost Carson Wentz. They were a playoff hopeful. They have a good defense, but without a quarterback, I put them bad team. Maybe they shock the world to make the playoffs, but I just don't see it happening. The LA Rams always have a good defense, anchored by Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. We're going to put the LA Rams playoff hopefuls. Part of the problem is that division is stacked with the Rams, the Niners, the Cardinals, and the The goddamn Seahawks. Yeah, that's a stacked division. The LA Chargers. Justin Herbert, good quarterback, but they're a bad team still. Okay, our second Super Bowl contender, the Kansas City Chiefs. They will compete for the Super Bowl. Obviously, they have Patrick Mahomes. You're competing for a Super Bowl if you have Patrick Mahomes on your team. It's not rocket science. The Saints. Well, they lost Drew Brees. They still have a good team, though. Put them in the playoff hopefuls. Giants. Oh, the Giants are bad. The Giants are bad. The Philadelphia Eagles. I like their quarterback. I like Jalen Hurts, but they're a bad team. They're not one of the worst teams in the league, but they are a bad team. They're probably not going to make the playoffs. Steelers. Old-ass Ben Roethlisberger. They might make the playoffs. T.J. Watt back there. They're good. Broncos. Is Drew Lock still their quarterback? They're a bad team. Okay, another Super Bowl contender here. The Green Bay Packers. They're obviously going to be competing for this Super Bowl. They're fantastic. Aaron Rodgers. This is his last chance, I think. I think he's leaving Green Bay after this, so... we'll see. Carolina Panthers. Sam Darnold's their quarterback now. That automatically makes you bottom of the barrel. Oakland Raiders. I haven't thought about the Oakland Raiders in about 5 years. We're going to put them in the bad team. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, they still have Derek Carr. They drafted Henry Ruggs last year. He's... here we go. The Washington football team, not the Redskins, as they have this logo right here. The Washington football team. They're a playoff hopeful. They made the playoffs last year. Anyone's a playoff hopeful in that division, honestly. I mean, it's not hard to make the playoffs. That's the worst division in sports. Shit, the Giants can make the playoffs. They go, what? There's 17 games. You go 6-11, you might make the fucking playoffs. That division sucks. But yeah, I mean, they have a very good defense. They gave the Buccaneers a hell of a game in the wild card round last year. They don't have a quarterback. Don't really have an offense at all besides Terry McLaurin. You have, the Cardinals, also a playoff hopeful. Kyler Murray, Boomer Sooner. Kyler Murray, MVP dark horse this year. Mark my words. The Bills. Bills are a playoff lock. Bills are making the playoffs. Absolutely making the playoffs. Josh Allen, cream of the crop kind of quarterback. That guy's a beast. Seahawks. I can't put the Seahawks on the same level as these top three teams. So, Seahawks are a playoff lock. The Jets. I don't feel the need to explain this one. And then the Patriots, much improved since last year. I don't believe in either of their quarterbacks, though. I'm going to put them a playoff hopeful, but they're a weak playoff hopeful. All right, so let me just do some math here. So 12 teams make the playoffs. Okay, we're done with all the teams, by the way. 12 teams make the playoffs. I'm saying that these 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 locks out of the 12. And then the 3 remaining playoff positions are... what am I doing? The Rams are a lock. What am I doing? The Rams are a lock. So that means the 2 remaining playoff spots, in my opinion, are between the Vikings, Bears, Cowboys, Saints, Steelers, Redskins. Oh, God. There goes my channel. The football team, the Cardinals, and the Patriots. 2 of these teams will get playoff spots. Now, there is a chance I could see a reality where the Colts figure it out at quarterback and make a run. I could also see a reality where the Eagles have a bad season, but they're good enough to win the division. These teams don't have a shot in hell. Maybe Justin Herbert has the best season of any second-year player ever, and they make the playoffs. But I don't see any of these teams making it. This is a long shot. These teams have a realistic chance. Yeah, I like my list here. I think it's a very quality list. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you want to talk shit and get exposed, hey, feel free to comment. I'll catch you guys later. Be safe.